your dating system.
Good morning, y'all. I hate a man who good morning me to death. Every morning, good morning, beautiful. We never had no dates. We've never gone past these good morning, beautiful. Hope you have a great day. Good morning, hope you have an amazing day, queen. If you don't get off my goddamn phone, make a move or move around. Make a move or move around. I don't have no time. Initiate something. Do something. Don't keep good morning. Why would you think it would be okay to keep texting me good morning, beautiful every morning and that's it? Like, what would be the reason? Do you think that I need that to start my day? Like, where are we going to go from there? Like, what's your next move? Make it quickly. Do something. I'm not about to keep telling, good morning, thank you. I'm not about to keep doing that. Move around quickly.
A lot of women today don't want natural progression anymore. Everything got to be immediate stimulation, immediate chemistry, immediate dates, immediate emotional intensity, immediate entertainment. And if a man moves cautiously or respectfully, they treat him like background noise. Whole time, men moving cautiously because the dating environment became hostile as hell for them too. One wrong move, and now you corny, broke, weird, feminine, clingy, or doing too much. So some dudes stay light with communication first to see if the woman even safe emotionally to deal with. But social media turned dating into speed runs and ego validation instead of connection. That's the real issue underneath all this.
I want to do a part series about dating in this day and age. Part 1. I want to work on this one first because this one is my most recent. Men do not chase anymore. And you got some men that are brave enough to tell you they're not going to chase. And that just don't sit well with me. So who going to be doing the chasing? Like you comfortable with telling me you a effeminate man? Cause dominance is going to chase. And I don't fault just the men, because why aren't they chasing? It had to been some type of revolution where women evolved to be doing most of the chasing for the men to feel like they don't need to chase. I might be single for the rest of my life because I'm just not designed that way. I'm not designed to chase behind nobody. If it don't come easy to me, I don't want it. And what I mean by easy, I don't mean that there isn't no challenges. I overcome challenges with a partner. But if we keep bumping heads, we don't never see eye to eye, we don't think alike, we don't have the same plans for the future, it's gonna make it hard. So that ain't easy. And that's part 1. I got so many different subjects to hit on.
Men are waking up to the reality that attraction can blind you to serious character problems. A pretty face used to make dudes overlook disrespect, instability, selfishness, even straight-up manipulation. Now men are slowing down and paying attention to patterns instead of fantasies. And women don't always like that, because modern dating benefited from men being emotionally impulsive. The second men become observant instead of reactive, the power dynamic changes. Now a dude asking questions. How's she treat people? What's her relationship history? Does she take accountability? Can she bring peace or just excitement? That's not insecurity. That's survival in today's dating climate.
What the heck happened to guys chasing girls? No, like seriously. What happened to guys like being so obsessed with a girl that they see? They have an instant connection. And then girls play hard to get. And then the guy does anything in his power to win that girl over.
It's because men have learned time and time again that it's just not worth it. There is not enough benefit to the chase. Men will always end up losing. And when they experience this, it's honestly the reality check, and it makes them date differently. In a very good way, it makes them look for the red flags. And this is just smart. It's part of the reason why I always recommend to men, before you get too involved in a woman, to do your research. Even going as far as doing a public data check on a trusted website like publicdatacheck.com. It can save you a lot of hassle.
Men didn't randomly stop approaching. No, they were socially conditioned out of it. Everywhere a man looked, he saw warnings. Leave women alone. Men are dangerous. Stop bothering women. Stop being entitled to attention. After hearing that message non-stop for years, why would the average man keep volunteering himself for potential embarrassment or accusations? Especially when modern dating already feels transactional and unstable for a lot of men. And now the same culture that discouraged approach culture is upset because men became emotionally detached and cautious. That's why so many dudes just focus on money, health, hobbies, and peace now. Less confusion, less risk.
I feel like women can no longer complain about men not approaching us anymore, because women for years online have been saying, don't approach me at the gym, I'm just here to get a workout. Don't approach me at the bar, I'm just here to have a good time and dance with my girls. Don't approach me at the library, I'm just trying to get my work done. Don't approach me at the grocery store, I'm just trying to do my shopping. We have been saying online for years to not approach us places because we're not there for a man and we're just trying to do our own thing and don't want to be bothered with it. So men have stopped approaching women because of what women have been saying. You can't get mad at them because they actually listened. Like, what? I feel like something is not clicking here, because then we have told men to stop approaching us and now they have. But then you as a woman now don't want to approach men because that's not feminine, or you don't chase, you attract. But now you can't even attract because we all have scared men out of approaching women in public. And now it's like, if you actually do want more men to start approaching you, we kind of got to take back what we said and just be like, no, you can approach us. Maybe just don't be a dickhead or an asshole or a creep or a weirdo. Approach us respectfully. If we reject you, move on and be respectful about it. Just because I reject you doesn't mean you have to call me a fat. Just take the rejection and move on. All right, so if you're complaining that men aren't approaching you, just realize it's our own fault.
It is your own fault. I mean, women have been demonizing men for decades in regards to leaving them alone. They don't want to be bothered, this, that, and the third. Okay, so now that men are valuing their peace, now they're calling men sassy. Where are the masculine men? Okay, so now they're trying to shame you into doing the very thing that they didn't want you to do to begin with, the thing that they've been claiming that they didn't want us to do for decades. Yeah, now they're trying to shame you back into doing that very same thing, okay? Fascinating. And it's like, listen, if you want a man, you shoot your shot. You put yourself out there. You see a man that you like, approach him, right? You do it, right? I'm just saying. Because, you know, hey, we all know the numbers. By 2030, 45 to 50% of these modern women are going to be single and childless. It is what it is.
Men didn't randomly stop approaching. No, they were socially conditioned out of it. Everywhere a man looked, he saw warnings. Leave women alone. Men are dangerous. Stop bothering women. Stop being entitled to attention. After hearing that message non-stop for years, why would the average man keep volunteering himself for potential embarrassment or accusations? Especially when modern dating already feels transactional and unstable for a lot of men. And now the same culture that discouraged approach culture is upset because men became emotionally detached and cautious. That's why so many dudes just focus on money, health, hobbies, and peace now. Less confusion, less risk.
They're like, it's so annoying. What's happened with the culture where like guys don't walk up to you and say something?
Literally on the verge of losing my sanity to these fucking men. Like, I genuinely feel like I feel like crying right now because I just am so tired of not being able to leave the house and not feel safe because I know I'm going to be bothered by men. So I decided.
Women are confused why men don't approach them anymore, but they're the ones who train men to stop.
It keeps me that scared because we strictly go to the bars because we literally want to be approached. Like, I'm not there to... Okay, can we like really talk about for like 1 minute, like why are men not approaching women in the bars anymore? Like, are you guys really that scared? Because we strictly go to the bars because we literally want to be approached. Like, I'm not there just to like hang out with my friends. Like, yes, I want to see my friends, but like I am also there because I want to talk.
Women are very confused creatures. Very, very confused. 1 minute, men are bothering women by existing in public. Next minute, men are scared because they stopped approaching. Bruh, men didn't become scared overnight. They became conditioned. When every interaction carries the possibility of humiliation, being recorded, called creepy online, or socially shamed, eventually men start calculating whether it's even worth it. And a lot of dudes decided it's not. That's not weakness. That's pattern recognition. Women keep acting like men just randomly lost confidence. But confidence dies when every approach is treated like a potential offense, unless she already finds you attractive. Now the same culture that demonized male pursuit is shocked the pursuit energy disappeared.
5 things men will say that indirectly tell you they aren't interested. If you hear these, leave that man alone. The first one, let's see what happens, or let's go with the flow. That is setting the stage for an early exit. What they're saying is, I will agree to this as long as we're not making concrete plans or details regarding this. Later, they can say, yeah, I agreed, to see where it goes, and it went nowhere. Number 2, let's take it slow. And listen, this one may sound logical. You gaslight yourself and think to yourself, maybe he just got out of a relationship and he's curious and he wants to do the right thing. I think men that truly want to court you, they'll set the pace. They don't need to tell you what the pace is. He's trying to fill a void for something. Number 3, if he says this, run. I'm open to a relationship if I find the right person. He's setting the stage to make you question your self-worth. He is indirectly saying, I want a woman that is going to prove herself, prove that she's the right one to me. And then he's going to be open and will think about it. That is not for you. Leave. Number 4, I'm really just focused on blank right now. Fill it in with whatever you would. Could be work, could be sports, could be friends, could be family. He's saying this because he wants to set the expectations of where this is going. That man is not looking for a relationship. Number 5, and I think this one's self-explanatory. I just got out of a relationship. Okay, and? Why are you on a dating app then? Newly single men rarely commit. So if he's already telling you this, he's telling you he's not going to commit.
So what we are seeing now is everything a man says now gets translated into some secret manipulation code instead of basic honesty. A dude says, let's take it slow. And somehow that becomes evil. Bruh, maybe he just learned from experience that rushing relationships in this era is a disaster. Maybe he watched friends get emotionally wrecked, financially drained, divorced, falsely accused, or stuck in toxic situations because they moved too fast. Women say they want honesty, but when men honestly communicate caution, uncertainty, or boundaries, now it's he's not serious. So what happens? Men stop communicating honestly and either withdraw completely or tell women whatever they want to hear temporarily. Then everybody wonders why dating feels fake.